Hello and welcome, guys, to my first stream here with Vito. My pleasure to everyone who is here with me today. Yeah, this is the first time I will do a little test here. I will just run through the NHL card for today, give my opinions about it, and let's see how it goes. Right? If there's any questions in the comment section as well, we'll answer them. Okay, but let's start with the first game today. We have a daytime. It's Colorado against Boston, right? So Colorado at the moment 8-1-1 in the last 10 games. Has won two last, so on a two-game winning streak. Gonna play with Kemper in the net. On the other side, Boston 4-4-2 in their last 10 games. One-game winning streak. Gonna have perhaps Ulmark today. I'm not sure. It's not confirmed. I think. Yeah, if you look at the last meeting that took place in Colorado, right? It was not so a long time ago. It actually ended 4-3 for Colorado in the overtime. Boston got that early lead, 3-1. Colorado needed to climb back. Let me just put the banner so people know the game we're talking about. Yeah, so back in Colorado, that was 3-1 Boston lead. Colorado needed to climb back. They did that, as Colorado do always at home, 3-3, and managed to win 4-3 in overtime. At the moment, the goal differential on for these teams are plus 60 for Colorado and only plus 2 for Boston. So Boston really not doing too great. I mean, they have this fourth wild card position in their division and conference. I guess that's where they're gonna stay, but they definitely need to pick up their game. In this spot, I like Colorado. I took them actually yesterday in the regulation at plus 1 and 10 in my book. Uh, the reason pretty simple here. I mean, Colorado is a better team here. Boston, the last game without Marchand, I think Marchand will be back in the next game. Also, another angle I like here is that Colorado plays another brunch game. So they played a brunch game against Sabres 2 days ago. Now they play another brunch game. I think their mindset should be there early. If we watch Boston, Boston played against Ottawa also on the same day like Colorado, but they played an evening game, so they also had a little bit less rest, and also they haven't played the brunch game. So I hope to see Colorado already here. The last game on the road. Let's go, Avs here. I have locked them in regulation. All right, guys, let's move on to the next game. We have Philadelphia Flyers and Carolina Hurricanes. Always a tricky to handicap these back-to-back games, right? If you look at the last 10, Philly 2-7-1 have lost the last game now. Kane 6-2-2 has won two in a row. I'm gonna start with Anderson Canes today. Let me just change the banner, guys. So yeah, Canes with Anderson today. I like that they saved them for today's game, for the division rival game. Hard for the Flyers. If you look at the previous meetings, first meeting surprisingly was won by Flyers, actually 2-1. Then the Canes made amends on 6-3, won the next game. Those both games took place back in November. And now the Canes are here on a back-to-back. I mean, this Flyers team, what can you tell about this team? The guys are unmotivated to play. And why I like Hurricanes also in this spot, I mean, of course, Flyers have a chance to win. I mean, this is division rival game. This is NHL. Pucks go in surprisingly. Flyers obviously can get a first goal. The game can go different a little bit, but I'm still on Hurricanes in this spot because I think again Hurricanes are coming off a brunch game yesterday where they won against Pittsburgh. I mean, they took care of business in a regulation, so the game didn't went to OT, the game didn't went to shootout. They're playing the better goalie today as well. So everything leads here for me to take care Hurricanes. I mean, okay, Flyers are rested, but this is again a brunch game. Will the Flyers will be ready early? Who knows? Not betting on that. Gonna go with Hurricanes. I know I can trust Hurricanes. I can trust their depth. They dropped some games after the All-Star break in the beginning, but that's why they have to win now the rest of the games in February. So I think they come ready, get against Flyers today, get their third win in a row. Let's cheer for Hurricanes. Well, at least me, all right? And let's move to the next game. We got Calgary and Winnipeg. Very interesting game, guys. Well, let's just check the last meeting, which is very, very important for this game. I would say last meeting took place in a 22nd in November, where Jets won 4-2 in Calgary. So definitely, this is the one of the games which Calgary has circled in their schedule, or the calendar. How do you say? I think Calgary should be ready. Calgary in last 10 are 9-1, has won 9 in a row at the moment, so this could be the 10th game for them in a row. On the other side, Jets are 5-4-1, have lost the last game. Just look at the goal differential, guys. Calgary plus 53 goal differential. Jets -3. That tells you a lot about how these teams perform in this season. Goalies projected, I guess, are Markstrom and Hellebuck. I think we're going to see both of them. The thing is, I've been riding this Calgary team on this all streak, and I lost just now on my last bet on a puck line against Seattle. Unfortunate. The thing here is, I see. Well, I of course want to play Calgary, and I think only way how to play it is in regulation, guys. If you like it, and I would agree with that as well. The thing is, there's also I think a ton of value actually as well on the Jets. So I'm just staying away from this game. And maybe I jump later in for the Calgary because I think they still managed. But I can see this game go to the draw. So if I take regulation with Calgary, it's only in my book at least it's like -140. I think already on -135. So that's a little bit not that value what I'm looking at when I'm playing something against Winnipeg, because Winnipeg is still a decent club. It's not like they're playing some Montreal or Buffalo Sabres. So I will still have not made my decision about this game. Of course, I'm leaning Calgary, but I think Winnipeg also can bring some game maybe after that last loss. But definitely Calgary is the favorite here. If you like the Calgary, you should go with the regulation price, I think, here. Let's move to the next game. We have a Montreal Canadiens who has won 2 in a row now, guys. And Toronto Maple Leafs coming off a loss, which was against Blues 3-6, right? Disappointing loss. Anyways, last meeting between these two took place in 13th October, where Toronto managed to win 2-1. Montreal in their last 10 games are 2-8. Well, they have won 2 in a row. I already said that. Toronto is 7 wins, 3 losses in their last 10. Everything in regulation. They're coming off a loss. Goal differential again is huge here, guys. If we look, Toronto is plus 42 goals at the moment, and Montreal is minus 83 goal differential. That's a huge, huge differential. Toronto is starting with Mrazek today because they're playing Columbus Blue Jackets tomorrow on the road as well. There's going to be Campbell, I guess. Mountain Ball for Montreal Canadiens, right? Well, guys, I know this Montreal team has won something right now, and everyone thinks that Montreal can get rolling now. I think Toronto destroys them today, guys. I'm still looking what kind of a price lay because value is pretty not there, But even after these 2 wins, and actually yesterday the game went even to the shootout, right? So yeah, Montreal has won 2 games, nice games. I'm happy for them. I guess they're happy there. But this is a Toronto team which has found their confidence lately. I mean, they are getting pucks to the net. They are getting shots. We talk about that all the time. Marner, right? Everyone is shooting the puck. All right, they lost the Blues. I don't think that matters so much. I don't think you should jump off Toronto now. I think they destroyed today Montreal, to be honest, guys. So, yeah, haven't placed my bet yet. I will definitely tweet it out, but my lean is definitely Toronto here. I was looking at a puck line last night. It was at -120. I didn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. Today it was -130. Still want to find bigger values with the puck lines. -120 is not what I'm looking for. But yeah, I think Toronto wins this and wins this one by a margin. And let's go to a next game here. The last one for today is at Vancouver and Seattle. Third meeting between these 2 clubs, division rivals, right? First 2 meetings, actually, Vancouver has won 5-2 and 4-2. Vancouver in their last 10 are 5-3-2. They are coming off a disappointing loss against Anaheim Mikey Ducks, right? Seattle are 3-7 in their last 10, has lost 3 in a row now. Not a great performance from Seattle lately. About the goal differential, to be honest, both teams not playing well this season. It's -11 goal differential for Vancouver. Obviously, a worse for Seattle. That's -47. In the net, projected goalies are Demko and Grubauer here. It's not confirmed yet. I think, well, obviously, Vancouver should tighten up their defense a little bit. I think after the last game, To be honest, could be leaning a little over 5.5. Well, Grubauer has been playing well, Demko has been playing well, so that's a hard decision. It definitely will take time till I make my right decision about that. But yeah, the game could go over, I think, just because, once the teams start letting goals in, they usually cannot shake it up straight away in the next game, I think. So like people think Vancouver, I think, will tighten up their defense, but I still think they will allow like 2, 3 goals. And if they manage to score 2, 3 goals, the game should go over here. So leaning a little bit over have not made any decisions. Well, Vancouver probably should bounce back after that loss, but the value is not there. I mean, I saw a regulation price with Vancouver again -110, and that's regulation. So we see how it goes. Well, a long time till the game. But yeah, that is. Let's just check here what we have again with the comments. All right, here we go. Jets are a live dog. That's what's saying Nick. Jets are live dog. Well, the value are with the Jets. That should I agree here with Earl Sports Bet, right? Because Jets are still a decent club. I mean, we have to respect Jets. They have Hellebuck in the net. If Hellebuck can play good, also any given night. So Jets should be respected. That's why I haven't laid anything with Calgary yet, even if I like Calgary. And what else we have here? Habs are streaking. So Earl goes with Habs. Yeah, I already told my decision about Habs. I think they had a good games, but I think that's it now. Slow down, Cowboys. It's time to end this streak. I think Toronto takes care of business today. Carl Spencer goes with Leafs minus Apocalypse. That's a nice one, Spencer. Definitely agree with you. Could go with that. And Earl Sports says under 5.5 in that game. Yeah, if Demko and Grubauer plays well in Vancouver, Seattle definitely goes under. But yeah, guys, I guess thank you for everyone who tuned in already on this little first my show test. Okay, appreciate it, guys. This video also will be on YouTube, so anyone who wish to check replay or just check, you go ahead and check this video on YouTube, guys. Yeah, let's sum it up. My bets for today, right now, I have locked 2 bets. Colorado in regulation, Hurricanes in regulation. Those are 2 bets for now. We'll check what else I can add. Let's see how these first 2 games go. Okay, if the first games go usually good, if I cash them, I usually don't maybe even play the late games, because I love to finish on the profit. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1-9, 2-1-9. That's good for me. I don't need to lay 5, 6 bets and try to hit more. All right, guys, that's what it from me today. I'll see if I can join tomorrow because I think I'm gonna bring my PC to repair my PC to service because he's a little bit heating up. But I will see. All right, I will try to make video as well tomorrow. Let's see how we do today, guys. Thank you for joining and good luck.